Hello, guys, and welcome to a yet new episode of Fans Dugout with the world cricket fans. I am with more passionate fans, or I can say more cricket experts. I'm with Yatharth, Romit, Sandy Paji, and Bashia. So now, just going on to the questions first and foremost. So first of all, the game is still going on. This game has just slipped away from Punjab's hands. I can say they always, they have the ability to just mess up at the end. And okay,
It
so
hasn't slipped yet, but Shah Rukh Khan is looking in some mood. He is trying to turn the game over, and he has hit two consecutive sixes, and maybe it might be the game changing one.
So he's the only last standing batsman for Punjab Kings right now. So he can clinch away the game. So now, first of all, just going on to the questions, I'm gonna go first of all to you, Romit. Any reason why Christian was promoted up the order instead of Bharat or like Glenn Maxwell? Because Christian, he is not like a world-renowned batsman or like a top order batsman, or you can say classy batsman. So what was the reason why RCB just promoted him up the order?
Maybe just so that he could find some form because the tone was set and maybe Christian could come and get some hit a cameo. But I don't really justify his inclusion in the team because he has been very poor since the start of the IPL also. Like he has done nothing for the team. So that's why Christian's inclusion was a bit like shocking to me because Dan Christian he has I don't find him that important. But definitely in this match also we saw he just took a
The same role which Mithil Marsh has been given from Australia. He played that one down. Maybe they could have experimented. If it had been work, it could have been a masterclass, but it didn't, and it backfired. But another reason why he was sent, because that time you can't send a KS Bharat, and it was too early to send someone like Glenn Maxwell. So had Daniel Christian been there surviving some balls, he could have went on with a strike rate of nearly 150 or 144. So that could have been useful. But again, credits to Glenn Maxwell, the way he played it. He has now scored three consecutive 50, in that too in 5 overs in each match. So that shows that how consistent he is. But overall, RCB was clear with what they are going to do today.
Yeah, well, also talking about Dan Christian once again, he might not be a good batsman, but his bowling also has not been impressive. Since the year 2017, I think he was with RPS at that time, and since then his bowling has totally collapsed. So, Sandy Paji, do you think it's time to replace him with someone like Sams or at least like a frontline bowler?
Yeah, I'm just shocked Jameson's not being given a chance. That's you paid the money for that player. He's proved it in Test cricket. Yeah, maybe just integrate him in the team. But Dan Christian, as I said before, club cricketer, nothing more than a club cricketer. Very very average in everything that he does. But I think he's like the captain of this team. He's like the pseudo captain because he does seem to be very influential in the field setting. So maybe that's what they've got him. Virat needs help with his captaincy. So they've got Dan Christian, Maxwell, they've got De Villiers. So yeah, maybe that's the reason why he's in the team. But yeah, it's a tough one. But I would definitely stick with Jameson because he gives you something with the bat and with the ball as well. He will give you more than Dan Christian will.
Yeah. All right, now going to you, Basha. As we said, Punjab is messing up once again. We all know like they always mess up at the end. Like the last 2 or 3 overs. So is the problem with what's the problem with PBKS at the moment? Because first of all, just looking at the squad, they have too many top order batsmen, and they're not playing like an experienced bowling lineup as well. Other than I can see maybe Muhammad Shami and Arshdeep Singh. But what's your opinion on this?
First of all, they're highly dependent upon their openers, which is scoring. They're 40% of the team's entire season. You just collect it is, and you take the 40% that is scored by either Mayank or either KL. So that justifies how dependent they are. Their middle order is collapsing. Just Shah Rukh Khan coming in and chipping that away six. He's a legend. I mean, that is utter bullshit. And then Aiden Markram, he showed few glimpses. He can play that attacking kind of a batsman, but again, he's low on confidence. Plus, Mohammad Shami used to have the experience of Chris Jordan. They don't have this season. He's also not available in the second half. So that is can be the also the main reason why Punjab has a bit having problem this week. Mohammad Shami can make pressure from the other end, but you know. Uh, Bowlers like Arshdeep, he's a great bowler, no doubt, but his inexperience at times can he can give so many runs. So conceding runs in the death overs is also one of the weakest point of the Punjab. So yes, the management, next is the mega auction. As I keep repeating, teams will be looking on who to pick, who not to pick. So it depends upon the management now.
Yeah. All right. So now just going back to RCB's point. First of all, Harshal Patel, what a find he has been for RCB. I think since he has been traded from DC, I think Yathat might be a bit sad on this one. Since he was in DC, now traded back to RCB. So what's your view on this, Yathat?
I'm really much frustrated with what the kind of trades that DC do. I strongly feel that they should just close their option of trading. You buy whatever you want to buy at the auction, but please close that auction, trading window. You traded Trent Bolt to Mumbai, and you know what he did against us in the finals. You traded Harshit Patel. Now he is a leading wicket taker, but you also need to give credit to the opposition because they use their talent pretty much versatilely, and you need to give credits to the RCB management that that when they're trading someone like a Harshal Patel, they're directly going to playing him back in the 11. I'd say someone like a Virat Kohli who has been absolutely spot on in his captaincy in the previous few matches, and also his team selection has again been fabulous because first two match when RCB lost consecutively, there were question marks whether RCB is going to qualify or not. But he was very much proactive as a captain, making those changes in the team selection, bringing Shabazz Ahmed back. Daniel Christian, I felt the only reason why he's playing is because of his luck reason. Because whenever he has been into the side, RCB hasn't lost any match. And another reason which adds why Daniel Christian is playing is just because it's a ground in Sharjah where he can be used as a sixth bowling option. Had it been a ground like an Abu Dhabi or even of Dubai, I would have seen someone like a Kyle Jamieson making his way into the 11. But talking about Harshal Patel, he has been totally spectacular. Totally used rightly by the captain as well. If you use someone like a Harshal Patel right up front, he's going to leak a lot of runs. But if you use him after 9 to 10 overs, is going to be absolutely flawless. The batsman wouldn't have any clue that whether to play him or just play him cautiously or just attack all the round. So I'd say Harshal Patel has been fine with also a lot of temperament by the captain that went to introduce him on the spell. So if you give him upstart, it's shaky whether he's going to provide you or not. But overall, Harshal Patel has been a find along with Devdutt Padikkal.
Yeah. So now let's just go on to the next match. It's KKR versus SRH, bottom versus the number four. So this match is actually not that important for SRH, but anyway, SRH can be the party spoilers. So now just going to you, Paji. So is there some fun or I can say maza that can ruin the chances for RCB if SRH wins this game?
Yeah, as I say, it's a big game for KKR. I think if KKR do win this game, they are technically really the fourth place is going to be in their hands. I really think that. As I said, we needed SRH to spoil the party. That will then allow Mumbai back in and allow us there. But I really can't see how Sunrisers are going to beat KKR. I think KKR are really playing really well. Not sure if the captain is Morgan today, but that's the only bad player that is playing in there. But even then, he's still playing better than Nicholas Pooran, and Nicholas Pooran just walks in in the Punjab team, and that's why Punjab are so bad. But yeah, if KKR win, I think they'll have 12 points. It'll be in their hands. So Sunrisers can be the sport party poopers, but I can't see them beating KKR. I think they're just playing too well. I think Venkatesh Iyer, Gill, and Tripathi is a really, really good top order, and I think the bowling has been bowling well as well. So I think overall, I'd be very surprised if Sunrisers beat KKR, but I do want Sunrisers to beat KKR. It's one of those.
Yeah, so Yathat is also wearing an orange shirt. So, all right. So now, so the teams have been revealed. So this is KKR's XI and Apache. Yes, Ian Morgan is playing today. So and I think there is one change in here. Seifert is out. Shakib Al Hassan is in. So do you think it was a good move, Basha? Because they really needed a finisher instead of another top order batsman.
Yeah, of course. Shakib is a very great all-rounder. Though when he was banned for 2 years, still he was the number one in the all-rounder list. So I was really surprised why Shakib is not being given chance. He can give a ball as well. He can finish those 4 overs, not leak many runs. If the day is bad, even the best bowler can go for 15 4. So that's the other story. But still, he can contribute with the bat decently, say somewhere around 20 25 in the death if they or according to the situation. So yes, inclusion of Shakib is a win-win situation for KKR right now. It's just the every players have to fight. Even the Ian Morgan now has to step up. He can't be just smile, have that smiling face and just escape from that. Escape from the humiliation which KKR faces. So certain players need to step up right now. They have to give up that a good boy character. It goes for the SRH captain as well. These guys need to set up. Your good face, humility nature won't work. You need to be finisher and stepping up for the team.
Yeah, now going to you, Romit. Again, on KKR's point, who are the key guys for KKR here to clinch the game against SRH? And another question is, who were the unsung heroes for KKR?
Definitely, there will be one name that is Venkatesh Iyer. After him joining the KKR side, their opening has been really good, which KKR was facing a problem in the first phase. And another guy would be Varun Chakravarti. We have seen how he's bowling so well in the UAE. He's not leaking too many runs and also picking the crucial overs and controlling the middle overs as well. And he has proved his justification also for including in the T20 World Cup. So these two players will be the key today. And again, Shakib Al Hasan coming today. Definitely those 4 overs which KKR didn't have last match where Venkatesh Iyer had to bowl and he didn't bowl well. So Shakib could give you that 4 important overs and give only around 25 to 26 runs and can take 1 or 2 wickets. So definitely KKR, I'm looking forward to these three guys, Iyer, Shakib and Varun Chakravarti. And if we see from SRH, Rashid Khan has not been that good in the second phase because we have seen players are picking him up and just actually defending him and not letting him take the wickets. So definitely, SRH looking today is not looking that a good side. KKR definitely has the edge today, and if we compare the batting, also KKR's batting has been good. So I feel it's a KKR game today.
Now going to SRH's side, there is also just one change here. Sandeep Sharma is out and Urman Malik is in. He is the T Natarajan's temporary replacement. So I heard that I think he was an all-rounder, fast bowling all-rounder. So I think they just got him in for the death overs. So first of all, going to you, Yatharth, how do you feel about this Sexa and how do you feel about this change? Because this is a name that we never heard of, first of all.
Yes, the reason why he has been placed into the side because Sandeep Sharma had a niggle going into this match, and they also wanted to try whatever they had because the tournament has already been over for the Sunrisers, and now they can try as many as the option which they can try because they are concentrating upon the auction which is going to happen in the January. So maybe this 11 looks more suited from the last few games. Abhishek Sharma playing those cameos, Priyam Garg looks in lot of confidence, though the runs haven't been came, but I feel this 11 looks really strong. So Jason Roy and Ridhwan Saha are going to play as an opener, and if they click, then it's going to make the job for Kane Williamson and the co much more simpler. Special mention to Abdul Samad and Jason Holder. The way they are playing in the last two matches has been absolutely on top class and on their skin. So the news from here is so RCB has won the match by 6 runs, and they have officially qualified, the third team to get qualified in this position. And I believe you need to give credits to Virat Kohli again. His aggression on the field is looking absolutely phenomenal on the field. So I always love watching him. But now going on, there's
I
no
disagree with you. I disagree with you on the attack. This was thrown away by Punjab. It's a disgrace that
I
they have
won't.
lost this game and thrown this game away. And even in the last over, he's playing a forward defensive on the first game. What the hell's
I
going on? This is
I
little
won't.
brother, big brother giving little brother giving the big brother the game. I really believe that.
Paji, I won't agree that Punjab has given away this game. I feel there were more apt decisions from Virat, giving right overs at the right time, bringing in Shabaz Ahmed at that point of the time, and breaking through the partnership. Yes, they have been just slipping away the game. After that, the opening stand has been fault, but before that, I believe it was great captaincy. After the middle order after the top three batsmen gone, I felt, yes, now the game is just slipping over, sending someone like a Sarfraz Khan who hasn't even played a game, and someone like a Shah Rukh Khan not clicking, Moses
Yeah.
Hendrick selection. But before that, I believe that was some great cricket. But after that, Punjab Kings, as we all know, they messed it up again, and now they too
Yeah.
have also been, the chance of qualification are very much nil, because it's very rare a team can qualify on 12 points. We saw that happening with SRH in the 2019 season, but I feel this is going to be just too difficult. So I'm cheering for Kolkata Knight Riders today, just because of the reason, I don't I don't take me wrong, but I don't want Mumbai Indians to qualify yet again. This is the team I fear the most. And after yesterday's victory, I was in cloud nine. Because that rivalry is just similar to the Indian Pakistan one. So I really want KKR to fancy their chances. I even want them to qualify and just shutting down the race of the fourth team. And my
All
top
right,
four will
now
be KKR.
great.
Yeah.
So now we have a new member with us, Prasanna. So now, just going to you, how do you feel about this Sunrisers Hyderabad XA? You see any weaknesses or any major changes that you would have liked to see?
Wait, Umran Malik is in for who?
So, Sandeep Sharma.
Sandeep Sharma. Okay, I haven't heard about Umran Malik, but yeah, this is a decent set. I'm not gonna lie, but we are. What is the KKR 11 again? I haven't
So
seen it.
this is the KKR
I
11.
haven't seen it.
Gail, Iyer, Tripathi, Rana, Morgan, Hassan, Karthik, Narayan, Mavi, Southi, and Chakravarti.
Yeah. So I think KKR should have enough to win, because they are going effectively. They are. I think because if a third place also effectively kind of see nobody from below KKR can get to 16 points. I think so. So this is effectively the battle for fourth spot between KKR, Rajasthan, Mumbai, etc. So this is a must-win game for them. So if they win today, they can they'll probably fancy the chances against Rajasthan as well. Um,
Yeah.
I have to see the points table once. So
So the points table, I feel RCB
So
might
they are
have got
qualified now. They have
winning.
qualified. Yeah.
yeah,
That's it. It's one place for grabs and
fourth spot.
big
Yeah.
games. KKR play
still,
Rajasthan in that game, so that could be the deciding game, I think.
I'll say RCB still has a chance, qualifying the top two as well. If someone from
Yeah.
CSK or DC continue to win, lose all their matches, then
No,
and if
because the
RCB,
thing, and the thing is, CSK DC play tomorrow, and DC play
yeah,
against RCB. That could
yes,
DC RCB could be a second or third the qualified thing. So that when is that game? Friday?
yes, Friday.
Okay.
Friday.
Yeah. So I think we have come to a close just because we have 10 more minutes and I don't want to extend it that long. So just going to the last two questions, Prasanna, who is your winner of the game and your man of the match?
I think KKR would win, and my man of the match would probably be. For once, I hope Shubman Gill actually clicks. So I'll probably go for him to be man of the match today. Oh
What
wait,
about you,
who's
Paji?
batting? What's the toss
Oh,
again?
SRH is batting.
Oh, they're going to defend. They're going to defend. I'm actually want to back Shubman Gill on this one because I've been a fan of that boy for a long time, and he is a very good player. The problem with him is he gets starts, he doesn't get them big scores. So I probably would fancy a big score from him today.
All right, Paji, what about you? Winner of the game and your man of the match?
KKR, and I'm going to go for Venkatesh Iyer. Batting,
What about you,
bowling, fielding.
Pasha?
I'm gonna go for Hyderabad, and my man of the match would be Bhuvneshwar Kumar if he performs today, because I want him to perform. He's after this, once the IPL is over, we gonna reunite and back India. So I just want him to get some rhythm before the World Cup.
Yata, don't let your orange shirt down. So who's your winner and man of the match?
It's KKR, and I'll agree with Prasanna. I want Shubman Gill to get in some sort of runs, and I really hope this is going to be night for Shubman Gill, because he has got brilliant starts, and it's always that he receive a brilliant ball to be get dismissed or a brilliant catch. So he has been unlucky on some occasions, and he has also thrown the wicket away on some of the occasions. So I really want KKR or Shubman Gill particularly to get behind some runs.
So it's 3-1 in favor of KKR. So thank you
Well, I'm
guys
just
for
reading one
joining
WhatsApp
us.
message from another group I got. So
Uh-huh.
he's like, I wish my manager trusts me as much as K. Rahul trusts Nicholas Puran.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yo.
Exactly.
Or
Absolutely
it
disgraceful.
can, or you can replace him by Riyan Parag and Kunal Pandya.
At least we dropped Riyad Parag yesterday, but this Nicholas Puran business, there needs to be some kind of investigation on why he's been played, because I really, really think he's awful. He's been and the problem is every game he fails, and yet they promote him. It's like, you're failing and you get promoted to third place. He can't score any runs at 4, can't score any runs at 5, and they promoted to 3. What brainless management is that by Punjab? And to be
Well,
fair,
they
they
don't
deserve.
have any other choice, right? I think Chris Gale is also one, but they're not even playing him.
But even when
Chris
Chris
Gayle is
Gale
out
was
of the
playing,
He's
Oh,
out of
he
the team.
went
He's
right. Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's out of the bubble
Yeah, he just
because
yeah,
went
he wants to
to
party. He
recharge
wanted to
himself for
party.
World T20. Yeah.
he wanted to party. Well, he can party as much as he likes now because they're out. So, oh gosh, poor. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you for joining us on a yet new episode of Fans Dugout. And guys, if you really want to be featured on our page, you can share your fan story with us to our Instagram or to our email. So thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you on the next episode.
All right. KKR है तैयार